As a therapist, I find a lot of my clients first come to me because they've been found out. They might have been struggling with anxiety or anger for years, and they've managed to keep it hidden away. But it's now got to the point where it's just getting too obvious. Their hands are shaking during meetings, they're stumbling over their words during a presentation. Their family may have noticed that they've got a shorter fuse than usual. And this is usually when they decide they can't go it alone anymore, hiding their feelings and hoping no one will catch on. And that's the point when they seek professional help. So I was really interested to see this new study that came out of UT in Dallas recently, which used technology to investigate how our innermost feelings can be revealed by subtle body language well before we consciously realize. It begs the question, what if your innermost feelings aren't quite as well hidden as you think?
Researchers at the University of Texas at Dallas used advanced 3D motion capture technology to explore how our gait, the way we walk, and the simple act of standing up from a chair can signal underlying mental health struggles. Using reflective markers and multiple cameras, the kind you see in high-tech movement labs, researchers tracked young adults as they walked and moved from sitting to standing. They combined this precise movement data with validated questionnaires for depression and anxiety symptoms. The results were striking. A machine learning model was able to identify elevated symptoms of anxiety and depression from movement patterns with approximately 75 to 78% accuracy. People experiencing higher levels of distress often showed subtle changes, such as slightly altered joint movements, reduced smoothness, or more hesitation when standing up to walk. A related study from the same team also examined how specific emotions, including anger, sadness, joy, and fear, appear in our walking patterns, with sadness proving particularly noticeable. As lead researcher Dr. Gu-on Kang noted, gait may be one of the most reliable ways our bodies express emotional states. The long-term hope is that everyday wearable technology might one day offer gentle, early prompts to check in with ourselves or seek support before things escalate. As a therapist, this research resonates with my work, as it's yet another reminder of how deeply our body and mind are connected. When clients are struggling, their bodies usually tell the story first. Anxiety often shows up as a hurried, restless pace, tight shoulders, faster or more shallow breathing, or feeling on edge. Anger frequently appears as tension in the jaw, clenched fists, or a tight, heavy feeling in the chest. Chronic stress can leave people moving with slumped posture or feeling physically drained. These physical signals can give us valuable information as to how we're doing and whether it's time to step back or take a breather. And the good news is, you don't need a motion capture suit. Simply paying more attention to your body's signals can be enough to give you the clues that you need. Here are 4 practical techniques you can start using straight away. Number 1, mindful walking breaks. Next time you walk, even just to the kitchen or around the block, bring gentle awareness to your pace, posture, and arm swing. If it feels heavy or rushed, try softening your shoulders, loosening your jaw, and allowing your arms to swing naturally. Just 30 to 60 seconds of this can calm your nervous system. Number 2, sit to stand with intention. Practice standing up from your chair mindfully several times a day. Roll your shoulders back gently. Exhale as you rise, and move with a sense of grounded confidence. This tiny habit can interrupt anxious or angry thought spirals. Number 3, emotion and movement check-in. When you notice anger, worry, or stress rising, pause and ask yourself, where am I feeling this in my body right now? Then experiment with one small shift, slower steps, a gentle stretch, standing taller, or relaxing your hands. This can create helpful space between the emotion and the body's reaction. Number 4, movement as daily medicine. Regular walking, yoga, dancing, sports, or any enjoyable physical activity remains one of the strongest evidence-based tools for managing anxiety, stress, and low mood. This new research simply adds another layer. The way you move carries important information about your emotional state, and who knows what subtle signals you're broadcasting to others. It could even have an impact on your career or your relationships. While this is still early research with a small sample size, it strongly supports what many therapists observe daily. What happens in the mind is rarely separate from what happens in the body. If you've been feeling overwhelmed by anger, stress, or anxiety lately, it can be an empowering step to work with a coach like myself to navigate through it all. Check out my website for more details on the services that I offer.